Well, good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to another Covington Reds 16U baseball game. We've reached the Titan Final Four, folks, and we're going to be playing against Watkinsville Willies 16U team. Pretty sure they're out of Watkinsville. This is the Final Four game, and the winner of this game will head off to the championship. Tell everybody you know, Covington Reds 16U is back live and living color on YouTube. Look forward to calling this game. Should be an outstanding game. Two good teams going ahead, and we're playing against the number 1 seed as we were the number 2 seed. And starting us off at the plate today will be Jaden Colbert. We're our visiting team. We'll go to bat first. Jaden Colbert will be the first batter up as he watches the first ball go by. Bouncing low and outside, and J-Man will start off ahead in the count 1-0. Boy, oh boy, if we could just keep the weather the way it is right now with the clouds in front of it, we'll be okay. Another pitch goes wide outside, so J-Man finds himself ahead in the count 2-0. Watkinsville is in there all white, some made-up jerseys, so there's a bunch of guys that got together and said, let's put the team together, and they've done pretty well here so far in the tournament. And the pitch, that's outside as well, so J-Man is ahead in the count 3-0. This should be a take pitch here for Jaden as we got Jace Yearwood sitting on deck. And the pitch, right down. Oh, it's 4 balls in a row. And J-Man to take a walk down to first base. So right now we got a first batter on base here. So man on first base, Jace Yearwood comes up to the plate. We are in the top of the first inning. This is the Final Four game of the Titan finale. It's been a wonderful day outside of the heat wave that we've been having to experience. Outside of that, great game, the last game. I know you folks enjoyed the way that one ended. But time to move on to the Final Four game. As Jace watches that one go low and inside, and he'll start off ahead in the count as well at 1-0. So 5 straight balls here by the Watkinsville Willies pitcher. J-Man takes a nice little lead over there at first base. The pitch, that one's low and outside, bounces to the fence. J-Man boogies on down to second base. He's going to get there without a throw. And so that's 7 straight balls here by the pitcher. As the count goes to 2-0 here on Jace Yearwood. Man, the clouds have positioned themselves perfectly. We hope it stay that way. Of course, we don't want any rain, but we'll definitely take the blocking of the sun to keep it cooler down just a little bit here for us. And the pitch, that catches the outside corner. So that's the first strike of the game there for the Watkinsville Willies 16U pitcher. And the count will go to 2-1 here on Jace Yearwood. And the pitch. Ooh, that almost takes Jace's head off. So now the count goes to 3-1 as J-Man is still on second base. That was low and outside, and that'll be a walk. So that's first two batters get to walk and get on base. So now we got our first 2 batters on base, one on first and one on second. Lewis Cheney steps into the batter's box with Cameron Scott sitting there on deck. They take a timeout to talk to their pitcher, try to get him under control out there. He's just a little bit far to the right. He threw about 7 balls and 1 strike. But hopefully his teammates can help get him together. So J-Man will go back to second base after the timeout. Jace will sit there on first base. No score here in the top of the first inning. Cameron Scott sits on deck. As Lewis Cheney steps in the batter's box. That one's low and inside. Good stop there by the catcher. Lewis will start off with a ball, so his count is 1-0. Both of our runners take nice little leads. Lewis watches one come in. That one catches the inside corner. The count goes even at 1-1. So pretty good strategy to try to make sure that we can have this pitcher throw a strike. Or we're going to take a couple balls here. Swung on and hit out to left center field. The center fielder runs underneath it, makes the catch, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So Lewis put a nice pop on that ball, sent it out to left center, but the center fielder was there and was able to make the grab. So 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Cameron Scott steps into the batter's box with Gabriel White on deck. Still have our first 2 batters on base now, first and second. Cam steps in and the pitch. Oh, that one goes down and low. It looked like something jumped in there from somewhere else. Not sure where that came from. But that'll be low and outside. So the first pitch to Cameron's a ball. That pitch comes in there. J-Man comes down. He slides in at third, and he makes it in there as well as Jace follows right behind him. So great little piece of base running there by both runners. So now we got two runners in scoring position. Swung on it. Oh, he wasn't ready, but that's fair ball. It bounced off his glove. J-Man comes off, so we get the first runner on base wrong. And Jace Boogie's on around the third base. So nice piece of hitting there by Cam once again. He'll get the single. The first baseman wasn't ready for that ball as it was a scorcher down first base. Okay, we got it. So with one out, we got runners on the corner here. We lead the contest 1-0 as J-Man was able to boogie on down. Jay sits on third and Cameron Scott sits on first. That ball hits the high outside corner on Gabe, and he'd take the strike, and he fall behind the count 0-1. One out, folks, here and again in the top of the first inning. Scores 1-0. Our Covington Reds lead the contest. And they got him in a pickle here. They got him in the pickle. Go. Yes, sir. And they kind of worked that pretty good. Cam Scott took off and boogied on down to second base. Jace was doing what he was supposed to do to try to keep his attention. They got the pitcher a little bit discombobulated, but he made the smart move, just held on to it. So now Cameron Scott's at second with two men in base. Jace is on third. Count is 0-1 here on Gabe. Nice little base hit to give us an RBI. Behind it, hit the pitch. Gonna get in there without a throw, and we take the scoreboard again, or we touch the scoreboard again with two. As Jace Boogie's on down, and so does Cameron. He moves over to third base. Okay, we got it. Oh, he got hit that time. So Gabe takes the hit by pitch, and he'll boogie on down to first base. So once again, we got runners on the corner. We got a score 2-0 here on the scoreboard. The coach for the Watkinsville Willie squad comes out to talk to the pitcher. As all our batters and runners will go over and talk to Coach Lovelace there on third base. Once again, we lead the score by the score of 2-0 here over Watkinsville. One out here in the top of the first. There is time on the field. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're still in the top of the first inning. We lead the scoreboard by the count of 2-0 here over Watkinsville Willie 16U. Looks like Watkinsville has changed pitchers. They bring a new pitcher in as Jay Francis steps up to the batter's box. We do have runners on the corner, first and third, with a great opportunity to get some RBIs and see if old Jay Francis can go ahead and put this ball in play. Gabe takes off, and he heads down as they hit the first batter. So Gabe still goes without notice as the batter was hit. Yep. We have bases loaded here with one out here in the top of the first. We lead the scoreboard 2-0. Jay Francis